All right, your man Kanye West, he got the #1 song again. I mean, is there any stopping this dude? Has Kanye proven that he cannot be canceled?
I think when you're talking about an artist who's as phenomenal as a Kanye West, most artists, to maintain that superstar appeal, they have to be running all cylinders have to be running, at maximum capacity. They have to be running on all cylinders. And I think that Kanye is one of those people. It's about timing for him. He just hit y'all with the Super Bowl commercial. He's like, what the fuck I'm gonna go pay all these high-paid actors and all this money for a production company to produce my commercial when every day I promote from my phone. So he did his commercial from his phone and paid, I guess, I'm assuming, the $7 million for the Super Bowl ad. He like, y'all niggas crazy. Then what he did, instead of putting the money into the inventory, what they would probably normally do, they put the money into the commercial and they let people, it's just like a drop ship almost. So they didn't put the money up front for the motherfucking clothes, the merchandise. Once you ordered it, then you find out you had a 2-week wait. So he done spent, instead of spending the money on the commercial, he spent the money on the commercial just to show the commercial, just for you to see that shit, just for your viewership during the Super Bowl, right? Then you turn around and you like, oh yeah, okay, oh, it's a sale, boom. I'm gonna order this and I'm gonna order that. Well, when you order this and order that, that shit don't even exist yet. So you done gave him the money. You done gave him his re-up money without product. And he done basically said, thank y'all. I'm gonna take the profit over here. I'm gonna take the little bit over here, the little principle to get you your shit. There you go. Genius, phenomenal, right? Boom. Then he turned around and he dropped this new song. What's the new song called? Carnival. And I ain't taking no shots because the song jamming, but you know what that song sound like? Shag West. Shag West, how you say that shit? Dun, 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 it's the same shit. I said, oh, brilliant. Magnificent. I mean, he's just doing what he do. Sometimes you just can't be scared. Some people get scared. They don't know what to do. They're overthinking. I think Kanye just like, fuck it, go. I done hit go so many times that it's muscle memory. Just say go. Go. And that's how you got it. That's how you got to be, man. Anybody successful will tell you, you don't have to put out the greatest product, because everybody doesn't purchase your product because it's the greatest product. They're willing to purchase your product because it's the most consistent product that they can get their hands on. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Waffle House is not the greatest meal in Atlanta at 2 a.m, but it's consistent. You know them hash brown gonna be crispy crunchy. You know that motherfucking waffle with or without pecan gonna come off that motherfucker a little warm. Like, it gonna be warm. You know that chicken melt, you know that patty melt, you know that Texas melt, that grill gonna be hot. It gonna have the right amount of grease, the right amount of salt, and you can put as much seasoning and whatever sauce you wanna put on it. It's consistent because you know what? You know it's gonna be open whenever you need it to be open, when everything else ain't. So I think that's what Kanye has been killing y'all at. Well, I'm sorry, let me not use that word. He's been killing shit, because he ain't killing nobody. He's just been giving y'all that drip that y'all willing to pay for because you can get it consistently.
You know, this guy, to your point, for the last 20 plus years, this guy has been incredibly consistent in so many areas, fashion, music, production. Like this dude has not took his foot off the gas. But it's just interesting, to think he's one of the few people I've seen that it almost feels like he's dodged being canceled. Now, it remains to be seen if he's ever going to do business with corporate America again. But if I'm a betting man, I'm saying he is. Because corporate America don't care about nothing but the bottom line.
Period.
They can act like they give a crap about morality. They can act like, we're socially conscious. They're businessmen.
No, definitely.
And if this guy has still that Midas touch, he still has people who will buy into him. Somebody's going to be willing to do a deal with this man. Did you see that interview that he did? He was like, he created every style of music in the past 20 years.
I definitely saw that.
Agree or disagree? Or was Kanye off his meds that day?
No, I just think he's, hey. Because, Boosie stepped in and had to get some checking on it. I think Kanye was more so saying that he's been able to be in every one of those genres. He's created that music. I don't think he kind of meant that he created that sound. He didn't mean he created that sound. He was able to create music in every genre. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So he didn't create, like, he may not have created snap music, but during that era, he might have created a record that felt like snap music in that era. He ain't created that. I know he tried to say, and I heard it. And I heard the way he retracted it with Boosie and all that, respectfully, but yeah. You gotta get him talking. It's provocative, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just gotta know trolling. Sometimes you gotta know what pushes the button. Sometimes you gotta know what a real viral payload looks like or how to create a viral payload. I know how to, right now, if I wanna get y'all talking, especially on this platform, I know certain shit that's gonna come back when I say it, soon as I say it, when it come out my mouth. Me even joking about the judge, I don't want no smoke, Judge Glanville, but me joking about him, I know niggas gonna say something about that shit. They gonna be like, this nigga crazy. Nigga said that nigga naked under that robe. and then I ask myself, do I ever want to, I don't mean to offend nobody because I'm not trying to be offensive, but that man might be with no nonsense and that shit might piss him off. And then the day I'm standing in front of him for some simple ass misdemeanor shit, pray to God I never have to, he'd be like, yes, young man, you're the young man who joked about me being naked. Do you think I would ever do such a thing? You sitting there like, I shouldn't even say that, Judge. But you do got on some flip-flop, man. You know what I'm saying? You do though, tell you, let me see. Okay, you got on the lookout now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I think it is what it is. People know how to push buttons. That's just like your lady. Your lady know what to say to you to make
he's a
you
master
mad.
at pushing
She know what to say to you to make
buttons,
you
the
calm down.
envelope.
She know what to say to make you scratch your head. And vice versa. It ain't no different with some of these artists and people like a Kanye. That's what he's doing. He got people moving off of the vibrations of his vocal cords and whatever he thinks. He said, y'all go with it.
Did you happen to catch that interview with Safaree where he confirmed that Kanye was asking for a threesome with Amber Rose and Nicki Minaj?
All right, so I started watching. I had so much going on, man. I didn't get a chance to get through it. But what?
Okay, to Kanye's credit, I don't think he knew that Nicki was Safaree's girl. So they was in the studio or something, and Kanye kind of was like, yo, can you hook that up?
Damn. That's a hell of a blow, man. But homie he was getting dealt a lot of them type of slaps to the face because it wasn't like public knowledge. He was like the homie. They was in the group together and they was still rocking. So it didn't seem like that was his lady, man. You know what I mean? That had to be terrible though, because they out here, they want her. You got one of the baddest to ever do it. And niggas is at her neck and her back. Her neck and her back. I'm telling you, what I'm saying? Nigga at the top. I mean, it's Nicki Minaj, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, I got Amber Rose right here. Like, I would love to. You think you hooked that up? Nah, nigga.
Yo, can you imagine Kanye sliding off to the side like, yo, I don't really know you like that, but you think you can hook that up?
The nerve of you, nigga. The audacity. Nah, I can't hook that up. Fuck wrong with you, man.
And I don't even know. And here's the deal. You know Nicki's person. I don't even know if Safaree was allowed to tell like the industry, yo, that's my girl. Like people knew, but it was never no public declaration at the time.
Well, you know, I went through something very similar. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, I think that's why, you know, I try to make myself, no matter what I got going on with my ex-wife, I try to be as reasonable with her whenever we have communication about anything involving our kids, because I feel like I didn't give her the best of that space during our marriage, because I was out here telling the world I was single. You know, I had to tell the world I was single. The label was saying, please don't say that you married. Like, you so young, you're gonna kind of just turn people away. Nobody's gonna want to, it's like you're a married man, like you're already established. There's nothing else to do. You're married and you're rich now. Like, so, you know, I would always say I'm single as a $2 bill. But it's, even though it's one bill, it's still two. So it still was saying I was married, but it's just a single bill. Because when you become married, two becomes one. So it was kind of like my own little, like, yeah, let me see who's gonna catch it. Nobody caught it. And I just kept riding with that shit. And it was very unfair to my ex-wife. You know, it was very, very unfair to her, because just imagine, like she grinded with me. She slept on the floor with me. You know, we did different shit. We, you know, it's funny, the same story. We worked at Ruby Tuesday on Camp Creek. I had the weed. I was selling weed, but I was also the bartender and a waiter. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knew that we was married. So I always told people we was cousins. She told people we was cousins. So girls was coming to her like, "Ooh, I want to fuck your cousin." Niggas was, you know, it's just funny. Like girls was telling, not even the girls. I remember we was two gay dudes that worked in the kitchen. They was telling her, "Ooh, I might try that." She like, "Oh, for what you know? I don't know how that's gonna go." Niggas coming to me like, "Hey, boy, your cousin got a fat ass, boy. Shit, put me in the game, coach." I'm saying like, nigga, this my wife, but I can't say that because that's our secret, you know? So I can imagine what Safaree was going through, and this is Nicki Minaj. So this Kanye West trying to get your girl, nigga. So imagine everywhere she go, it's a nigga lurking with that bag that he ain't have, trying to get your girl. That's hardcore.
You know, Jock, this is I feel like we just had a breakthrough moment in therapy. Like earlier you said that this is therapeutic for you.
It is.
And for you to sit there and see life through the eyes of your ex-wife and take full accountability for what you did wrong in your relationship and understand it from her point of view, I gotta tell you, Jock, I am so proud of you. That was so, I'm sitting here and I'm like looking at you like, yo, this a grown ass man right here. Jock done learned from his past mistakes, and I see you with the band on your hand right now as we speak.
And I didn't wear a band in my first marriage. And
I know you did.
So I mean, you was there. It was a lot of times you was there. You saw him just trying to behave, be this good guy. And I got all this ass being thrown at me, and I'm seeing her like, damn, I really want to be able to flex for my wife, but I can't, you know? So I it's a lot of times when I sit back and, you know, we would have those moments where she'd be upset or feeling some kind of way. And at that time, I didn't really get it. I'm like, it's all good, we good. But I'm like, nah, man, that's a part of what come with it. It's almost like having a beautiful wife, but you blind, nigga. You can't even see her. It's kind of like, damn, it's fucked up. Like, it's a good thing that you got her, but you can't see her. So the world never really saw who the love of my life at that moment in my life was. And I, you know, I know it's some probably some moments where she felt like I didn't give her, the fair share of her just due. You know, it was moments she probably wanted to say, hey, it's my husband. Or she wanted me to say, hey, this is my wife. And it didn't happen. And now here I am, oh, this is my wife. I'm on TV with her. And we got down shucking and jiving and this shit. And she just like, damn, I didn't get that opportunity. We had a beautiful marriage. We made some money. We had a good lifestyle, but you still think back and it's like, that's cool. But some of that shit just be like, damn. And I find myself even more these days, I wake up and be like, damn, I ain't never think about it from that point of view. I didn't allow myself to see it from that point of view because I expected that person to see it from my point of view. And that's why this is therapeutic, because I've learned a lot just in talking about topical things and worldly things. And you start looking at yourself and doing a self-assessment. And bro, you start realizing like, damn, I ain't have to do that. I ain't have to say that. Or I should have did this, or I should have said that, or I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I didn't do that, or I'm glad this was said. So kudos to the therapy
Good for you.
session.
Good for you. Good for you.
With
The
Shawn Prez.
evolution of Jock. Good for you.
Appreciate that.